to learn about the psych mind. Okay. That's what I go to school for.
So can I reframe my question?
Yes, I just want to make sure.
Okay, so
a lot of people do what you do, and they gave me another job, but
okay,
I didn't say that. Go ahead.
So as a psych student, if you have a psych patient that is combative, but you know they're psychologically ill, just like with a person who is mentally ill, if they commit a murder, they don't go to
sweetheart.
I can't say the word. I apologize. I'm back.
Sweetheart, I need you to land the plane.
I'm going to get. Can you allow you? What you do is you.
No. The lights are out and you start driving.
You're not listening to hear. You're listening to respond.
Come on.
You're so disrespectful.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that as a psych student, you know that people who are mentally ill are not held responsible for their actions. You know that.
Right.
If you are the person that is in charge and you're not mentally ill, how could you hold anything against a mentally ill person that you know is mentally ill? Because the law does not.
First off, I didn't hold anything on her. When did you see me hold something?
You said that you told the truth because she was attacking you. But you.
That's what I did. I told the truth.
But was that necessary if you knew she was mentally ill?
Yes, it was necessary to tell the truth. What would you do?
I would do nothing.
That's good. That's you. That's why I'm me and you.
Just like I'm not attacking you here.
I'm not attacking you either. I'm talking.
I'm not accusing you of attacking me.
I'm not accusing you of attacking me. We're just talking.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, if I know that the truth about me is the truth, regardless of what another person says, I don't lash out. They can say whatever they want to say about me, as long as I know it's not true. I rise above it.
So what's your point, sis? What's your point?
My point is taking the high road. If you know that
I don't do that. I don't do that.
That's unfortunate as a pastor because, you know.
Wait. I'm not a pastor, remember?
No, I never heard that you said you weren't.
No, they said I'm not a pastor, right?
You're not a pastor?
Go by there. They said I don't have a church. They said I kicked out, right? So it's just random talking. No, I think I did what I think I did is right. Next, anything else?
So let me be clear. Going forward, you're not a pastor.
Going forward, I'm not a pastor on this internet. No, I'm not a pastor.
So you'll never claim to be a pastor on TikTok again?
No, you didn't hear what I said.
I'm asking.
I'm going to say again. You ready?
Yes.
I'm not a pastor to anybody that's not in my congregation. That's what I'm saying. I'm not.
Well, so if you're a pastor anyway.
No, it doesn't. You can't make up, sweetheart.
No.
You can't make up words.
So you can only be pastors in certain rooms?
Yes, and that's by law.
That is not by law. I'm a lawyer, so that's not by law.
Excuse me, where do you live at?
I live in Texas.
All right, New York City, a pastor could only pastor towards his congregation.
That is not true, Randall.
Huh?
That's not a law.
That's what we do. We don't go to
That is not a law, though.
Yes, you're not listening to me.
I am.
I'm trying to tell you, that's our law. Another pastor don't go to another pastor. Another pastor do not go to another pastor.
I can inbox you that's not a law or a statute.
No, you're not listening to me. I'm telling you.
I am.
I'm saying to you, sis, I don't want to keep on going back and back for you. Mm-hmm. You're not in my church. You don't hear. You don't go to my congregation.
You said you don't have a church.
Excuse me. You're not in my church.
You said you don't have one.
Yeah, you're going to keep on talking. Eventually, I'm going to stop.
No, I'm just saying you just recently, a minute ago.
I said to you, you didn't comprehend me, sis. I don't know why.
You said I don't have a church.
I am only a pastor to those who belong to my congregation. Remember?
No, I don't.
Remember me? I said that. So
I don't remember
that. You don't belong to my congregation. So what my question is to you is that you said you're a lawyer. I don't believe you're a lawyer. You can be anything you want on TikTok. Right? I don't believe you're a lawyer. You say you're a lawyer on TikTok. I got people.
See, that doesn't affect me at all.
That there are elephants on the lawn.
That doesn't affect me at all.
I don't know. Unless I see your license and I see your certificate, I really don't care.
I'll inbox you my information and it's public record.
I don't want you to inbox. I just want you to keep one thing in mind.
You said if you see my license, you'll believe me. I can show you.
You turn around and basically need to focus in your house. That's what you need to do.
Oh, okay. Well, you invited us to the platform too.
No, we mean us. You're the only one standing there.
But I'm saying you invited more than me.
Everybody else knows it's time to leave, but you left your horse in the stable. You got to take your horse.
That's just gaslighting, Randall. Simple, basic.
You hear me?
I can hear you gaslighting me.
I miss you said gaslighting. I said your horse
I
don't belong in the
apologize
stable.
for my
Gaslighting,
kid in the
deflecting,
background.
Staying off topic, however you want to frame it.
And as I
And
say
guess what?
this,
And I'm going to
this
say that's your mindset.
stream is
Next.
I
for
understand.
educational purposes only.
It's your mindset.
It's not
Yeah, okay.
bullying and
And
harassing.
you want to know the
It
beautiful
is
thing in the
me
world, sis?
exposing this man
Beautiful
of his
That's why I say,
lies and his
after
disrespectful
I
to
say
people.
mindset, you
Mhm.
can't think of another word. Isn't that
There-
true?
What's the point of me trying
That's
to
what I'm
challenge
saying. You
that?
can't.
It's pointless.
You can't challenge. That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
show up to fights that are useless.
You know, it's sweetheart. The beautiful thing about when I use
Most
words,
beautiful.
you know, the beautifulest thing, the beautifulest thing in the world, my sister. When I use words, I know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
When you
beautiful
use
is not a
words,
word,
you know
though.
what you're saying, right?
Most beautiful.
You use your words, right?
Okay.
One thing I say is the beautifulest thing in the world. You can never overcome mindset.
Okay. But you know what I like, Randall? No matter what happens, you kind of live in this kind of space of kind of fantasy. I'm intrigued by it. That's
That's
probably
your
why I
mindset,
show up.
sis. That's
It's
your mindset.
unbelievable that how you can kind of do that. I'm fascinated.
Guess what, sis? It's still your mindset.
Yeah, I'm fascinated with people who can
Yeah.
kind of do that with their brain.
You know? Now,
Because
let me
it's a
ask you a
circular
question.
argument. I already know I can't
Let
win.
me ask you a question, sis.
Mhm.
Since you said that, can you explain what you just now said?
I said that I don't show up to fights where it's pointless. Basically, that's just a synopsis of what I said.
All right, you said you don't. Wait, let's deal with this. You said you don't show up to fights that are pointless, right?
That is correct.
All right, so that means you're here because you know it has a point.
No, we're not fighting. I just allow you to.
No, I'm saying, Miss, we are here together because my pencil is sharp and your pencil is sharp.
Because he's tired.
So we're both writing at this moment. You may be writing in the blue book, I'm writing in the red book. You're writing, I'm writing, people writing. You right?
I just think that it's important to you to feel important and to feel heard, and I don't have a problem with kind of participating.
Well, let's talk
Cooking
about that.
plankton.
Now, let's break that down. You feel that I feel I need to be heard?
Heard and be important.
What?
You
One
wanna be very
second, go slow
important.
down. You act like you're going to the marathon. You ain't there yet. Put your sneakers on. Now, I think everybody want to be heard. That's why we got
Not at
ears.
this level.
Excuse me. That's why we got ears. You know, 'cause we want people to hear it. Now, what's your other thing you said?
I don't mean heard.
Miss, you already
literally.
said that.
I mean
Miss, come on
figuratively.
now. What is the next thing you said? Come on.
You want to be the center of attention and always
All right, let me ask you a question. If a person has a platform,
Mhm.
isn't the purpose of that person being the center of attention?
No, not
Now,
necessarily.
why not?
No,
why
there
not?
are a lot of people.
No, I'm
doing
asking.
that.
No, don't tell me.
Why not?
Tell me why not. The whole purpose. Let me break it down to you.
Okay.
The whole purpose of having your own platform. Did you hear it?
That's
Your
your
own platform.
mindset for your platform.
Your own platform, because in reality, you needed 1,000 just to
Sounds
get
like
your
Miss
platform.
Because,
Sophie
yeah,
gave
I mean,
him
I have more than
a
that, but you
pep talk
actually.
No, see,
on
look
how
what you said. You just
to,
now threw in there that I
protect
have more than that.
his
Can I tell you about
lives.
something real fast? Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Sid, I'm not concerned about numbers. That's why I put it on private.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stopping the number. I'm happy
Okay.
with what I have.
I don't want to steer away, Randall.
Now,
from
so
what we were
what I'm
talking
basically saying to you is that when you make that statement, it's good. You got a lot. More power to you. You can handle those numbers. Me, I don't need that many numbers.
Do you
So
believe that you can actually not be the center of
I
attention?
just want to turn around and say to you, thank you for sharing that. Now,
Yeah.
your next thing you said was what? What's the next thing you said?
What I'm asking you is that, do you believe
Yeah,
that
I
there's
know.
space for you not to always be the center of
It's
attention?
for-
Like, that's a way that you can learn
Well,
through it?
that's what I'm trying to say to you, Sid. And I don't know why you don't comprehend it. And I'm not saying it to disrespect you.
You can't.
Okay, not to
It's
disrespect.
impossible.
I don't say anything to you to disrespect you. So if
Okay.
anybody sees it as
Stay out of the
disrespectful, it's not.
No
My whole thing is this: I need to understand something when I talk to a person.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that's what I'm trying to do with you. I'm trying to understand the fact of the matter that you see that I'm a center of attention
Mm-hmm.
when I try so hard to let Jesus do it.
Okay. That's the
much
default,
as I-
I guess.
as much as I tell people, I said, don't focus on me. Focus on
You
Jesus.
literally told me the other day to only focus on you.
I turned around and I tell this to people. So if you see me as a focus on attention, that means you not following what the Bible says. The Bible says,
I literally give you
You
grace
tell
and
people to
respect
close
you. I
their
understand.
camera,
Bible
Randall, and
says
focus on
that
you
worship.
and the word.
Worship means
So
servitude.
therefore, you
Don't
are
focus
the
on me,
center of
focus on
attention.
Jesus.
I'm not. That's the point. But you told me the other day that the focus
All
is
right,
just
so if
on you.
you're not focusing on me, what are you doing at this
You
moment?
just told me not to focus on you, to focus on
What are you
Jesus.
said you're not. So what are you doing at this
I'm
moment?
focusing on Jesus.
All right, so tell me about Jesus. Come on.
What do you mean?
You said you're
I'm not
focused
going to
on
allow you to steer the conversation. There may be someone else who wants to talk, but the
Well, I
whole
want
time
to, you
spinning
said
the block.
Jesus. You said Jesus. We'll
I
talk
do
about
not
Jesus.
want to allow you to spin the block today.
See, you know one thing I noticed, and I don't say this about women in disrespect, but I noticed on social media, a lot of your women, no disrespect.
So when you say no disrespect, your next statement is
And
disrespectful.
I'm going to turn around and say, but the reality, a lot of your women, and let me bring my chair down. I want to say this.
Please.
And I say this. A lot of your women had no power in your life. None of y'all.
What does that? What?
I'm going to break that down. I'm going to
Explain
break
power.
that down.
Just power.
Sis, I'm going to break that down.
Okay, please.
And that's sad because you had no power in your life.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get a little bit of power at this moment on social media, you think you're somebody. But I want to let you know something.
Wow,
Let me
the
explain something to you.
disrespect for
If
this
you was
woman.
nothing when you came to social media, you're not going to be anything when you're in social media. All right? Social media can break you, or social media can make you.
You know the difference between me and you
No.
is that none of what you say.
I want people to understand that. Sisters, I'm talking to you. Old sisters and new sisters. I don't have a problem with women's lift. I don't have a problem with women's empowerment. But I do have a problem when women want to stand up against men. And prove
Tell me
that.
what that means specifically.
Now, when people do that, I have a problem with that because that means it comes down to a point where you're struggling for your personality.
So you're